from the good, home of the good
brothers.
What's up, everybody? We are the Good Brothers. We're back again for another week every Thursday. You already know it. We got a little bit of a special episode today. Our brother Jesse, he's not with us, unfortunately. Nothing bad. It's actually all positive. His wedding's coming up in a couple of weeks, and he has some mass preparations to get to. So big shout outs to Jesse. Love you, bro. And we know that it's going to be really fucking cool on your wedding day. Myself, I'm going through a bit of a double move, and I don't have a sick backdrop yet. So I got the prison setup going. Mugshot,
Prison setup.
no hat. Here we go. Boom.
No hat.
Did it look like a mugshot, Dust?
Yeah. Well, you have to usually you have to do that. You have to look very forward. And Zach asked me earlier when we were prepping this if I have had a mugshot. And yes, I have. Look at me, dude. I'm a mugshot kind of guy. You do the forward look. You got to have a mean mug too if you're doing it.
Yeah,
I got busted fucking sophomore year of high school with a pinch of weed, everyone. I am of the age where a pinch of weed will put you in jail.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude. So it's this shot. But you look, by the way, you look like a badass when cops are taking you out. And it's the end of school as the bell rings.
Did it have
come out of school, dude?
Oh, that happened to you?
Dude, I'm not even joking. It was
I did not know
it
that.
was me and Nardo. And we were getting interrogated over some shake in my fucking ID holder. What is this?
You son of a Dustin.
I don't know. We smoked
degenerate.
We smoked a joint behind the fucking locker rooms. But dude, getting pulled out in cuffs though, that's kind of a
kind of badass.
It's kind of a McLovin thing going on.
Before McLovin.
Let me go. But mugshots
Before
this.
McLovin, huh?
And this.
Now, quick question: did it have the height lines? Did you?
I don't think it was the classic holding the thing up. From what I remember, I think it was a lot like you are. Stand by some weird concrete wall. We're just gonna take a picture of you real quick and lame.
Yeah.
And I tried to find that mugshot, but I think it's erased out of the database because I got it as a minor.
Yeah,
and
they can't keep it.
And yeah, minor stuff just erases. Especially if it's such a misdemeanor like that. They didn't give a shit about me.
Sure.
I just got a ticket and had to do community service.
Had pot.
By the way, my community service was basically a Christian kids group to go make them sandwiches and hang out with children.
Okay. So maybe not the worst thing.
They weren't too afraid of me.
Sure.
They're like, you're an idiot. And go help these other younger kids. I was like, I am a kid though. Go help younger kids.
Oh. That's nice, Dust.
Yeah.
It's a nice story. I actually didn't know that one.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you do because I went to jail. We went to the jail cell for a couple hours. It was real lame. Nardo and I.
Sure.
Mom picked us up or picked me up. Not Nardo. Nardo probably had his own mom pick him up. That'd be kind of weird if we picked Nardo up too. But Mom probably would pick Nardo up.
She would have. She would have.
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
And classic mom. She's just I'm guessing. She's like, I bet you're hungry. Took us all to hometown buffet.
Dude, that is the weirdest fucking thing. Mom, I don't know why. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's some kind of parenting technique that is beyond our level. But Mom, yeah, I'll never forget.
She punishes us with rewards.
Yeah, bro.
Because she feels bad. Mom's a softie. She felt so bad that I had to deal with that probably. And when she found out probably what it was, she was probably like, "Wow, that's fucking lame." He probably wants to eat a lot of food right now. Let's get him out of here.
I think that exact same thing happened to me. I got kicked out of school for a day. I got suspended or something for 2 days for pulling a prank on a teacher on April Fools. And Mom picked me up and took me, and I got new shoes, and we went to the movies.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. That totally happened. I think it was 10th grade or something.
Sounds like a good punishment, Mom. You got us.
She talked to me for a second. She's like, you can't prank your whatever. I don't know. Can't prank your teachers. I was like, it's fucking April Fool's Day, dude.
Did you just hear beeping right now? Am I tripping? Sorry. I was hearing weird beeping. I thought I was losing my mind. Dude, I'm like, are we being hacked? Is it because we use the AI? Is it because we use the AI?
We use the AI art generator.
Generator? That's me and Zach in the background. You can't see all the way the cool picture, but it's fucking sick. It's us. There's
Mhm.
that
Brother-
one, and there's this one, everyone.
That's
These are
brothers
options.
having fun, by the way.
Yeah.
I like it.
Dude, I got so totally distracted when we were talking. Oh, I was gonna say, mom and dad's best punishment though was taking our video game consoles away. That was
Rough.
hardcore.
Rough.
To keep it
Oh,
on
yeah.
the video game podcast of it all.
I guess we do have a video game podcast, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Do we? We do.
Not really.
I mean, really, the big news. What's the big news of the week, Dust? We know what the big news of the week is.
Dude, so it's in the title. We talked about it last week. We went over all of Zelda on IGN, by the way, all of Zelda's reviews. Because we're curious, like, do they always get 10s? Breath of the Wild, 10 out of 10, obviously. Great, groundbreaking, did its thing. And then
Not
we
as
went
many as you
back.
think.
Yeah, we went back and tracked it. Like, how many 10s did they get? And it turned out it was like, what was like a couple?
Maybe
3?
4. I think
Yeah.
there might have been 4. There's like a Game Boy one that got a 10. Ocarina of Time had a 10. I think maybe Skyward Sword or
Skyward
Twilight
Sword,
Princess.
yeah, I believe so. But anyways, what happened is Tears of the Kingdom is getting pretty fucking perfect scores. It's already sitting at a 96 on Metacritic. I was scrolling through it. It was like 100, 100, 100, 100. But what a lot of people are saying, though, it is that this maybe is the game it should have been. But with that being said, sorry, the game that Breath of the Wild could have been.
Yeah, is that what they're saying?
I don't think they're saying it in a bad way, though, because you still had the Breath of the Wild moment, and it still took the world. So to say that like it should have been that, without knowing what it could have been, who's to say what it should have been? Tattoo that shit on your fucking chest.
Dang. Those are wise spoken words.
You know what I mean, dude?
I like it. I like it. I like what I'm hearing.
I'm starting to not think of that as a negative, though, is what I'm kind of trying to say, I guess. And I was thinking about it too, Zach, because we have kind of been throwing the little shade at it, same world, same map. But then I can't complain about that because like one of my fucking favorite 2 games is Spider-Man and Miles Morales.
Miles Morales, same map, yeah.
And I'm assuming Spider-Man 2, they added snow and it was a lot more graffiti art. It was a little different area of New York, but it's
not full price.
It wasn't a full price game, but Spider-Man 2 is going to be coming out this year, and it's going to be in New York.
I know. Well, Spider-Man lives in New York. I don't know how else.
And Zelda are in Hyrule, dude. Like whatever.
In Hyrule, especially this world.
I don't care anymore.
It is what
dude.
it is. I always wonder, like, you go through reviews of game like Perfect 10s or whatever, right? So like Zelda, great game, and then they're like every once in a while.
Wait, I guess we should do our handy dandy. Put some footage on here. Sorry.
Oh,
we were prepared for things. Is it?
But anyways,
yeah, go ahead.
Like games that get these great reviews, right? And then there's always like this. Let's see. No shade, you know, it is what it is. Reviewers have their opinions, but Gfinity Esports.com.
I saw they were the one to put the Metacritic at a not 100.
Like who just goes? Is that strictly just to get the like? And I'm not saying in a bad way. It is what journalism is, what it is. But do you think that's strictly to go and get clicks and have people read your article, talk about it, this and that? Same thing with Elden Ring.
It's similar to like user-based review bombs, right? Like they go in just to talk shit, just to get some fucking clout or whatever, and just to be a dick. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying all critics have to love this game, but like, they had it at, what was it? Are you looking at it, or did you just read it earlier?
Review? Yeah. I can pull it up real quick.
It's like a 60, bro. I'm in my
mind. It's a 6 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
I can read you like the foreword from it. Here we go. This is what they say, right? Here we go. If you've yet to step foot into the open world of Hyrule, Tears of the Kingdom is the best way to experience it, with just enough new ground to keep things interesting. But if you didn't gel with the 2017 release, the story alone might not be worth the second attempt. So the main thing I take from that is that this game is going to have a lot more story. One of the big criticisms of Breath of the Wild, not enough story, because all the story is basically takes place through his the memories, right? You know. Number
So-
one comment. Hope this guy's ready to be doxxed to high heavens. That's unfortunate.
By the
Probably
way,
real.
this is obviously IGN's review. This is the footage we're showing. This is IGN's footage. Just throwing that out there.
Got that up.
Got it out there.
But yeah, it's always. I mean, I would think.
So again, dude,
got some click. Got my click.
I know that this review is probably not going to spoil any of them, but what I've been reading about this game is obviously you got all of Hyrule, which was Breath of the Wild. Now you have all the stuff in the sky, which is new. And now I'm hearing, well, as we all predicted, is going to be dungeons underground that all will have basically take place, or they'll be like stylized in which part of the map of Hyrule you're at. So they won't feel samey, like kind of the Guardian. No, what are the fucking things called? The Guardians, not the Guardians. The 4 things you take out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, the Guardians. So those were the dungeons of Breath of the Wild, and they all kind of felt similar. But this one, they said they went really distinct with it, and really like put a lot of work into dungeons, because that's one criticism: not enough story in Breath of the Wild, not enough dungeons. So they're already clearing those 2 things out, and you could go into the sky, and it's all about the new fucking powers. Oh, we got what are we gonna add? What the
That was my bad. No, I was just bringing up the next thing I was going to talk about. But yeah,
that's fine.
Right,
we don't need to talk about Tears of Kingdom much more. I'm really excited about it, and I will be playing it all weekend if possible. I'm going to be on dog duty this weekend.
Why on dog duty? Oh yeah.
That's
bachelorette party.
Marley's
See,
bachelorette
the wedding, guys,
party. More wedding. Yes,
it's a big deal.
it is.
Whew. Yeah, that's bachelorette party. Hope they have fun.
Oh! By the way, all of our chat does come up here. I'm going to show you one. Grouchy Gremlin, Josh, added more culture. He says off of Twitch. Added more culture to what though? To
the stream in general. I hope so. Thanks, bud.
Oh yeah. All right. How do I take that away? Get out of here. Bye. We love
all
you,
right, fuck you now. Anyways, I didn't really have a transition or anything into my next thing, but I think
this
today
is this the fucking Steam Deck killer?
The Steam Deck killer. I don't know if it's a Steam Deck killer.
I think it looks kind of ugly. I mean, it's not the shape. I really don't like that weird concave sharp shape to it.
I mean, regularly, I'm not a fan of white things regularly.
By the way, Josh was talking about added more culture into Miles Morales. We were just really late on reading his comment, is why we didn't understand that.
Well, thanks.
But he did say the stream looks good too.
All right.
Yeah, ROG, dude.
Yeah, the ROG. I think it's called Ally.
The ROG Ally.
I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, it's Ally.
No, it's Ally. Ally Beal.
Is there? I don't think there's multiple versions of it or anything like Steam Deck though. I think it's just the one shebang.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the ad from them. I'm kind of watching along with it at this point. I haven't seen much. It just does what a Steam Deck does, but runs Windows, I believe. Which
is a big deal for all you Game Pass users, right? Because wouldn't that mean Game Pass will be native on there with downloading the games and everything? Yeah, at least the PC version of it.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Which kind of kills our theory of, or not our theory, but our want of saying Microsoft needs to just make a fucking Game Pass handheld.
I haven't read enough into this thing yet.
I think I read that you could do Game Pass on here. I wouldn't see why not. If it's running Microsoft, it's just a computer.
Yeah.
Which Steam Deck is, except they do Linux, right?
Yes, but you can install Windows on it, but there's like some...
You have to do a little hackery-dackery bullshit.
A little hackery-dackery, yeah. Not all the way sure, honestly. My Steam Deck is cool. I don't think...
I was thinking about that earlier. If you're playing that still.
I would never need another... Like, that wouldn't ever be something... I just need the one. It works for what I want it to do. Windows Modern Security. Yeah. I mean, it's a Windows. I think that's the big thing of it. Thought I saw a review that was just like an 8, like nothing crazy.
Well, what did a Steam Deck get or whatever? Like, what was their reviews
I
looking
have
like? I
no
don't know.
idea.
How does
How do
this?
you review tech? What is
It's
it called? The ROG Ally?
the ROG Ally, yeah, because I had imagined Steam Deck probably had an 8 or something like that too. Like, I feel like these handhelds fall in that 8.
What do you
They're
want?
not.
What's the best electronics review site? I like Tom's Hardware. You
What
want
about
Tom's
like
Hardware or
what about like
IGN? IGN has
CNET?
a review for it.
What about like CNET? They review hardware a lot.
Let's see. I'll click IGN's real quick.
That was probably the 8.
8 for IGN. So, CNET. Yeah, you're right. CNET.
CNET's
Let's
pretty good.
see.
I'll go there for like TV reviews and like to see like the specs and everything and do comparisons and whatnot when I'm searching for new TVs or that type of tech.
I don't think they have a review out for it
Losers.
yet. Yeah, there are losers canceled.
CNET, you suck. I don't like it
Got a
anymore.
fucking. Yeah, it's probably mad decent.
Sure.
Pros.
The big thing is the screen, right?
Here we go.
It's like an
Pros.
OLED.
Windows runs almost every game. I mean, that's really cool right off the bat. So,
Yeah.
bright, vivid screen. Armory Crate SE has potential. Not all the way sure what that means. I'm sorry.
Armory
Strong performance, but mostly while plugged in. Ooh.
Okay, that's not handheld anymore. I mean, it
that
is,
a
but
thing?
what is this fucking Game Boy when you had to play it plugged in because no one could afford batteries?
That's on the pros. The cons are software doesn't match up to SteamOS.
Oh, software does okay. Oh, because Steam OS has had a lot of time to get their bells and whistles in line and really, because I remember in the beginning people were complaining about a lot of things from Steam, but they've had so many updates. I'm sure they got it there.
The Steam Deck is constantly updating.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it.
That's computers for you, Zach. That's why we don't play games on PC.
That's why I did what I did. I mean, yeah, I fucking know. I hate computers. Like, I really do fucking hate computers. Anyways, but I have to like when you work with them every day, and I'm not like crazy at it, but or like graphic design or whatever, and you're just on computers and
and you get home, you don't want to go back on a computer
not
and play
what I want to do.
You don't feel disconnected from it. Like, for me, video games, I kind of use it sometimes as disconnection from reality. I want to sit down, I want to relax, disconnect, and going on a computer, sitting there, you got your mouse, your keyboard. Yeah, it feels very work-like. This cup is beat, by the way.
Yeah, what is that? Like Avengers or something?
Thor Ragnarok. Thor has been through some shit. It's beat like Marvel Studios is lately.
Oh boy, and Star Wars. Anyway, well, let me get through the cons on this fucking thing.
Okay.
Software doesn't. Yeah, that was only the first one. Both of them are the first two complaints or cons are directly related to Steam Deck. So software doesn't match up to SteamOS and not as ergonomic as the Steam Deck.
Okay.
This one might just be them, but it says our unit had battery charging issues.
I bet that thing dies in like an hour, bro.
And
if Steam Deck's a problem, this thing that's more powerful has got to be bad.
And then right after that, short battery life. So it doesn't have. So it's a console. It's a portable computer that you can use for an hour sometime. I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, sometimes if I'm playing on my Switch. Switch is the best. Switch OLED is the best. It lasts like 6-7 hours or something. I feel like
I mean, your phone can stay on for hours at a time.
Exactly. I was talking more about. I was kind of talking more in like the gaming space. So I don't play games on my phone. Fuck that. But do you want to talk about Peridot?
Peridot.
There you got to bring it up now.
Peridot, dude. Yeah. It's Niantic's new game. The people who make Pokemon Go, they made another AR game. It's if you grew up in the 90s or maybe late 80s, you had a Tamagotchi at any one point, this game might ring a little true to you because it's pretty much just a virtual AR pet, and it's kind of fun. I don't know.
It's a Tamagotchi. It's a very advanced Tamagotchi.
It is. That's exactly what it is. I just happened to see like I don't remember if it was a news article or someone was talking about it, and I was like, "What is this?" And so I just had to, like, I saw in the morning of the first day that it came out. So I was like, "Well, I gotta check this shit out. I might as well see what's up." And it's kind of
Yeah.
cute. I, I
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cute little game. It seems like there's probably people playing it and liking it, and it's on its first like rendition right now, so it's just gonna get better ultimately, I would think.
It's cute. It's a little. I mean, it's a Tamagotchi. I
For
mean,
girls.
yeah, if you got the time to really stick at it, feed your little guy, fucking
It's kind of fun to check in
tickle it,
every once in a
tickle
while.
it,
You
or
tickle it
whatever.
and
Tickle
feed
it.
it and throw the ball, and it's kind of fun.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but yeah,
I
it's a
think
phone game.
it's still kind of buggy though, in a way.
Oh, hey, yeah, there we go.
It's still kind of buggy. Like it'll get like stuck in the floor. It's got
Yeah,
some work to be done.
there
It
is work to be done.
But like for AR, it's some of the better AR I've ever seen. It will recognize structure in your household. It will
Hmm.
recognize shelves
Yeah,
and not
it'll
run into them.
like the ball will bounce off yeah.
The ball will bounce off the shelves. Yeah,
The ball will
that was the
bounce
most
off the
impressive
walls in
thing.
your room.
That
That's
was
kind of weird,
that was
huh?
one of the most impressive things I noticed. Yeah, I was like, boom, bum, bum, bum. I was like,
Hmm.
oh, how did it do
Hmm.
that so quick? Or your little guy will like sit on the bed or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the Pokemon Go. I think Pokemon Go is stopping. Like, I don't think it's stopping, but I don't think they're supporting it anymore. I think it's over.
Oh, really? It's kind of slowing down.
I think so.
Isn't that like a fucking $1 trillion making company? Just Pokemon Go? I can't think it's no. It can't be stopping, dude. It makes so much money still. I'd imagine. Google Pokemon Go annual income right now, and I guarantee it's still like multi-billion-dollar company.
Seems like it's, huh. Yeah, I'm not sure.
What are
No,
you
it still
seeing?
goes. It's still going. There's just people that it's are saying it's dying.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of. I mean,
It
I
has
just
to at some
I get
point.
bored of those games, and no offense, like I don't want to go outside. I'm fucking tired. I'm like
I
tired. I
know,
just want to
dude.
sit on my couch
Yeah,
because
every time
instantly, even Paradox like, hey, how about
go
hit
for
up
a
this
walk.
park? How about hit up this
No,
park that's near you or whatever?
no, I won't.
Go let your Paradox climb up the tree and tickle your dog's butt or whatever. You get extra
Yeah.
points. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
But one of the better of those the AR fucking things.
It is.
Dude, I got Erica R2D2 Tamagotchi. Actually, they had like a fucking
Yeah,
Star
I've
Wars
seen them.
like
I've seen
last
them.
year or something, and it was actually super cute and dope. But this thing annoyed the fuck out of us, dude. It was like constantly like beep, boop, boop, boop. I'm feeling rusty. I need this. The little fucking sand people would come and steal them, and then like, dude, her shit got kidnapped, and she turned it on. And like the little sand fuckers, what are they called? The ones with the little they're stealing shit all the time. The sand they sell the
Um,
stuff in the original Star Wars. What are those?
yeah, maybe the
Oh,
Tusken Raiders.
not those ones. The little guys that are in the fucking thing selling it to loot.
I
Selling.
don't know, man.
I'm gonna call them sand fuckers. And
Sand crawlers.
they
They
stole
they ride in the
R2D2.
sand crawlers.
They stole R2D2 out of the Tamagotchi, and it was just dead and gone.
That's what happens to Tamagotchis, dude. You have to
Game
take care of them.
over. That's why instantly after 1 hour of telling you about Peridot, I said mine will die soon.
Yeah, I wonder if they do die. I was thinking about that. If you just let it go,
Yeah, you get in, you go on after like a year, and it's all sucked up. It's just like
bones.
fucking.
There's just
Like
a pile of bones flopping around on your screen.
you still try to throw the ball at it, and the bones just like shake.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good, dude. Kids would love that.
That'd be a
Sick.
hit game.
Yeah.
It teaches you responsibility, bro. That's the thing about Tamagotchi too. You pay money for it, and it teaches you responsibility. You have to take care of the thing you paid money for, bro.
I mean, that's essentially what Animal Crossing is, a giant Tamagotchi game. You go back in that game and your whole fucking town is a mess. Your villagers shit everywhere or whatever.
Yeah.
They're all fucking pissed off at you
It's
for
Cult
not
of the Lamb as well.
Cult of the Lamb. They literally shit everywhere. You come back in,
There's puke and shit everywhere.
You got to play forever, or they will just
Fucking assholes.
game's alive.
When it comes to, have you been playing any cool games or anything throughout the week?
So
Anything cool?
So we had the move, at my job, we had the move. We had a big
Justin's
move
been
recently.
working really hard.
My back is honestly on fire right now. I'm just trying not to complain about it because I don't want to complain about things. But gaming wise, I had to stop Resident Evil and anything serious that took any mind power away. But I have been playing. I got a new physical game on Nintendo Switch. It's another fucking arcade style. It's not a shmup. It's not a shmup. It is this Demon's Tilt, dude. This is a fucking really, really, really cool pinball game. It's a triple layered. Again, it's the fucking high score junkie in me. I love it because leaderboards. I don't know, I'm just really into that kind of mindless. Like I just want to get a high score, and I'll play it for like an hour straight still. It's got 3 tiers to it. So it's like, dude, you remember like those old fucking Mac games that we used to, those pre-installed space adventure?
That was the first thing I tried to do when I got my computer.
Dude, so it's a lot more. Oh, because you got the Mac. That's do they still have it?
I looked for the classic the
space one
screensavers. I looked for the Evil Knievel screensaver.
Flying Toast. Flying Toasters.
And then I tried to install
Rat Race. Rat Race. Remember when they have Rat Race and we would name the rats and bet on them for like hours and hours and hours?
That was the first thing I tried to do.
Yeah, man.
They don't exist anymore, man.
That was sick. But this pinball game, Demon's Tilt, by the way, it's metal as fuck, Zach. It's fucking really hardcore. And it does have some shmup elements, funny enough. Like it will, because you're constantly doing boss fights.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so it's like those old games, except it's modern and dope as fuck. I think it came out like 2019 or something. This is kind of older, but I just wanted to get the physical release because it's fucking cool. Let me pop something up so people can kind of see what I'm talking about. Actually,
I was talking with Dave. Totally off the subject. You ready for this? I was talking with Dave
as this video plays. Yeah.
This looks awesome.
It's fucking sick, dude.
I like pinball still.
Dude, this one's awesome. Like, so remember I said it's those like 3 pinball games basically stacked on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And like at the top, you got like all these like snakes, serpents, that thing in the middle. If you beat it enough, it's like a lion head. There's a fucking like sea monster, and this middle thing is like this wizard looking magic lady that you're constantly fighting. And when you go on the bottom, there's boss fights everywhere. So you're doing all these cool boss fights, and of course you're hitting lanes. You're trying to hit lanes, get combos. Doing all kind of, pinball. It's fucking pinball. It's just really, really fucking cool. Oh, by the way, it's called Demon's Tilt because you see that little thing on the bottom right, the little metal skull with the chain on it. This game, you do want to tilt a lot. So like in other pinball games like Zen Pinball, all those like more realistic ones, you tilt too much and it'll lock up. This one has like a blood meter. The more you tilt, the blood will rise. And you actually want to use your tilt to your advantage to like bump around and move your ball as you're going.
I don't know why, but like I love blood. In real life, I can't even look at injuries without fucking getting sick to my stomach. Yeah. But like in video games and movie, like the amount of blood is so cool to me. Like that's why I like Evil Dead so much. When like chainsaw scene in Evil Dead, or remake at least, where she's just holding the chainsaw and getting covered,
coming all over her
face.
Like
not necessarily gore. Like gore is cool to an extent, but like just strictly blood is fucking really funny and metal to me. I love it.
I mean, yeah, blood's awesome.
It's fucking cool.
That's the title of the podcast now. Yeah, blood's awesome.
Blood.
The Good Brothers episode 39, 40 or whatever fucking number we're on. I think we're at episode 40.
I think we're further than that.
Dude, I don't know. No? I think I might have missed one. Oh, Jess up in the chat. Brother number 3.
Oh, Jess.
There he is. Best Brothers podcast. Look at that art. That's Jess.
There we go,
saying,
Jess.
Yo, we could do that because we're on this thing. What's up, Jess? Get some rest, dude. Chill out.
Yeah, you need to chill out.
Chill out.
Chill out. Jesse.
This game is really fun.
It looks fun.
So I haven't got that good at it yet, but I have ranked in like the top 5,000 so far. I think this video I looked up is like 53 billion point video or something, which sounds
Yeah.
insane to me after
You
playing
probably
this
get
game.
it stuck and it just like go. You just put your Switch down and it just earns points.
I don't know. Whoever's playing this is fucking kicking ass though, because this game's tough, dude. It's a tough as nails fucking game. Oh, by the way, you could like if you do complete some of the missions, you'll unlock like bonus stages you could get into. A whole bunch like okay. By the way, this game's $10. It's only $10. It's on Switch, it's on PC. I think it's on everything.
Yeah.
But the fucking physical release Switch tax, bro, $40. One pinball table this game.
That's rough, Dustin.
There's 3 modes. There's normal, there's a hardcore mode, and then there's like demons mode or something like that. That all are a little different, but $40. This is one pinball table, this game.
And you justified that how?
This game's awesome, dude. It's worth it. It's worth okay. I don't
Why wouldn't
justify
you-
I
if
don't
it
I
was-
don't I justify because I like physical. I buy every game. Like, dude, I bought Cuphead.
$30 to
I
get
bought
physical,
Cuphead
dude?
physical.
How much was it?
This one, Cuphead was $30, which I think that game alone is already like 20, 25 bucks.
Yeah.
Came with some cool art though, like a little fun little. Sometimes you get fun goodies on like indie developers do that a lot more
Yeah.
than your AAA. They'll give you goodies like little art cards that I haven't opened yet.
Because you're like directly supporting the developer at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go out of your fucking way to go get these physical copies, and they
Yeah.
obviously know that. So
Yeah. I like physical, dude. I really do. I have so many fucking games.
within the next few podcasts, at some point we need to do like most badass video game characters. I was thinking of that the other day.
Yeah, dude.
Like who would win in a fight? Video
Another-
game characters.
Maybe another.
Or maybe
Oh,
like
shit.
maybe
Hold
like
on. I got a talking
video
point
game,
after this. Sorry.
video game badass Royal Rumble, right? Like who would come out on top in a Royal Rumble of all the sickest video game characters?
How would we go about doing a
I
versus
don't know, but it
thing
doesn't
like
matter
that?
because fucking Doomslayer would win. That's ultimately what I wanted to get to, and I guess we don't even have to do the episode at this point because is Doomslayer the coolest video game character ever made?
I don't know. Scorpion's pretty badass.
Doomslayer versus Scorpion.
That'd be a good one.
Doomslayer wins, right?
I don't know. Scorpion got those fucking chains, bro. He could pull Doomslayer in and
That
breathe
should
fire on
probably
him.
be our polls for like the next couple weeks, and just put some of the most badass video game characters out there and versus
That's what I
them
was gonna
each
get
other,
to. I had
and
a
then
poll
kind
that I
of
gotta
get like
bring up.
get maybe like a tier, like a championship ranking.
Oh, for like the next
right?
10 weeks, we'll put four
Mhm.
people in the Rumble. Who's taking it?
Mm-hmm.
And then
And then you
one
take
moves
those
up.
and
Yeah, we'll-
keep going.
We'll make every episode we'll have a thing. Here's who won. They're up, they're there. Boom, 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 until they get to the top.
We'll get a list together.
Speaking of
Master
polls,
Chief.
Zach, we do have a poll
Yeah, we do.
to go over, and after we
We
talk
saw.
about this stuff.
I voted. I always vote on them.
Yeah, you gotta vote on your own shit, bro.
I know.
Chat GPT, who would win in a fight between? Oh, is that Jesse's saying let AI decide?
Oh, we can't just let AI decide everything for us, dude.
We can, we will. We're really close.
I know that's what fucking maybe a problem. I don't know.
Like next week when we do the podcast, let's ask Chat GPT if we should even go live. What's the probability of our podcast ever being successful?
It doesn't know that.
That'd be a scary question to ask, though.
It doesn't fucking know that kind of stuff.
All right, you ready for last week's poll?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, everyone, every week we put a poll up and it helps us get a conversation going with the audience and with ourselves as well. And last week we talked about a little bit about Redfall's demise and how shitty it was and all this shit. Oh, by the way, that's why Jesse's not here. He's playing Redfall. And he's still trying to beat it. And this is what he said. See, like, because he put this in the chat. See that smiley face? Because he knows it's true.
He knows what's happening.
And so I asked the question, is Xbox going to be okay?
Probably not.
We got 5 answers, one of them being bears. And by the way, if you see bears on the poll, that just means you don't care. Who cares? Bears, I don't care.
Fuck you.
So, fuck you. Like, fucking this question's stupid. So 71 votes. 71 votes on this one. Ready? We got.
Fucking ready.
Is Xbox going to be okay? 24%. Of course they will. Of course they will. Come on.
Microsoft, bail out.
31%. They're doomed. 31%. They're doomed.
Doomed.
17,
Doomed.
17%.
Doomed.
In Starfield, we trust. People are putting their fucking eggs in that basket, Zach.
Scary to put it all in one game.
Dude, it's funny because Phil Spencer went on kind of funny show last week, and he said, by the way, he straight up said, it doesn't matter how good our games are.
I know.
We lost. He said if
Really weird.
if Starfield gets 11 out of 10, Xbox will still be in dead last place. What a fucking defeatist, bro. Wow. Jesus. Way to motivate your fan base and get them pumped up for anything you ever make forever for the rest of Xbox eternity.
I know. It's unfortunate.
14%. I just like Game Pass. That's all I got Xbox for. I just want Game Pass. I want to fuck with games, you know.
I get that.
And 14% Bears.
Huh. Yep. So what won out?
The winner was they're doomed. 31%.
Doomed.
Doomed.
Doomed. Yeah, I do think they are doomed.
It's not looking good. We predicted it on the show. If they don't get that Activision deal, they're really needing that at this point, I think, in order to stay afloat. And I'm starting to not believe that they'll even give Call of Duty to all the people they say they will if they get the Activision deal.
Because they have to make money from it somehow.
I'm saying I feel like they won't let those games go on PlayStation or Switch like they're saying they would.
Because they make it exclusive to get people to buy their consoles.
I'm starting to think that because I think they originally said like they would. I don't know. It's just so weird because like if they didn't care about games that much in order to get them to their console, wouldn't they just put like all those what's the like the Arcane game that just came out, Redfall? Wouldn't that have just been on PlayStation then? If they really needed, I don't know. It's so weird what is going on over there. They're buying up weird big companies, and then they're just like dropping the ball. I don't know how to.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's
explain.
Too business for me, man.
This is a different type of intellect for us, but it's some real industry shit. But like, man, doomed.
It's just too. And it's just a lot to keep up with. Like it seems like there's an update within that story every day at this point.
The Activision side of it all?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna hear about that for a long time. That's gonna
be
like a year, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
Have you been playing anything?
A lot of Gotham Knights.
Really?
Yeah, Dave and I are just trying to kind of beat it, just not get it over with. It's not a bad game. It's actually really fun. It's way more fun than I was expecting. I was going in expecting it to be pretty bad, and it's not bad. It's not a bad game. It's actually really fun. I have a good time playing it. I look forward to playing that game some nights. So, yeah, but Gotham Knights and Star Wars, and it's kind of hard to play like those two kind of games at the same time. Just
mechanically wise.
Yeah, and they're not like super similar, but just action adventure third person games, and a lot of times I like mixing it up and having like two separate genres in a way. That's about it. And then,
well, anything new to say in Star Wars? Still fucking dope. Have you like hit new maps?
Fucking really cool. Yeah, you get new I've gotten. There's a stance in that game where so like single lightsaber stance. There's double dual wielding stance. There's Darth Maul double blade stance. But the new one that I got is one hand lightsaber and other hand blaster. And that one is real fun to use.
That's sick. That's some cowboy shit.
Yeah. That's like
are they both like less powerful in that way though? Like
yeah, you combo it together, right? So you'll like hit someone and then pow 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 and you actually like all the animations in that game are fucking so sick, dude.
They're very clean.
But yeah,
I want to play it so bad,
dude. Like a swipe, right, with like this hand, and then go like pow or like whatever, like all of it. It all flows very well, and it's really cool. What a cool game.
You didn't even have a blaster in the last game, did you? So that's
No.
new. That's fucking sick. That's
Yeah.
some like that's some like
Very
fucking.
fun.
I'm trying to think who. Yeah, because Luke Skywalker would fuck with a blaster.
In a general sense, real Jedis aren't supposed to use blasters. Like they're against the Jedi Order or whatever. But Cal Kestis is not like part of the Jedi. He's a Jedi, but the Jedi Order has
You're on the
fallen,
run. Yeah,
obviously.
they're on the run at this point.
So he can do whatever he wants. You
Like
fucking kill people hard in
it's-
that game.
Because it's post Order 66. They're still trying to hunt all the Jedi down.
I was actually laughing with it about Dave the other day. I was like, you kind of murder people in this game.
Yeah,
like, Cal doesn't give a fuck.
Don't you delimb people, like cut
Dude,
arms off in this one?
Really sick, yes. And animals, and it feels kind of bad. Like you just have to kill these little animals sometimes. It's kind of weird.
Hey, RPGs, man. Sometimes you got to kill
I
animals.
know. Fun games though.
Isn't it funny
Fun.
how you feel worse about killing animals than you do like
Always.
just murking people?
Yeah, they say that that's like one of the instant signs of psychopaths.
Really?
If you don't have any love for animals and you don't care.
Oh, well, yeah.
What were you saying? Oh, you thought like caring for animals more than humans?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
like
saying.
not showing like any.
Yeah, I didn't know you just
animal.
meant like it's no sympathy for anything. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
No, like particularly animals.
Well, yeah, what's
Yeah.
his face? Dude who was eating people that had that show. He was a animal carver.
A lot of them are the carvers.
He's a
Call them
carver.
carvers. Yeah.
He carved them.
And then besides that, no, man, not too many game. I mean, I play games like every night, but just not that many different games, I guess. Every once in a while, I fuck with like some weird random PS5 game. I can't think of the one that I played not too long ago, but it was actually pretty fun.
Just like some free download PS Plus type deal
Not
or
even
something.
free. No, I'll pay money, like $8 for like some like really retro looking styled shooter game, and I'm just like, I'll fuck with this and see what's up. One of them I got is called Post Void. I don't know. I can't even.
Oh,
explain
Post
them.
Void's sick, dude. I have
It is
that
sick.
game.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah, it's a roguelite, like just see how far you could get. You gotta
Yeah,
it's frantic as hell. It's very
Is
old
it-
school Doom like.
Yeah.
Like on crack, even more crack than Doom even is somehow. Yeah, and Post Void, by the way, people, you're like this weirdo with a gun who's holding his own heart. You got to run through the maps very fast because time is always going down, and the only way to keep your heart pumping is to kill. And, run, just kills.
I don't know if running, no, but you have to run. You have to go fast to get the kills, so you're always running.
Yeah, and then every time you beat a level, just like most roguelite or roguelites or whatever, you get a new upgrade ability, right? And one of three things, like you could either now get a shotgun, or you can make your heart last longer, or you could run faster.
Every time you beat the level, yeah.
Or ricochet bullets. It's really frantic and really fun. But that's like a small play for like 20 minutes kind of game.
And I mess with those every once in a while. Really fun one though. That I've been playing is called Goddamn the Garden.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Again, it's just like a retro styled first person shooter game, man. I don't know how to really explain it, but I don't know. Retro style first person shooter, man.
Dude, I want to show you something. I know this is a game that's like, I only noticed it because we're going on a Nintendo site called Nintendo Life, and this game's going to be coming out on Switch here pretty soon.
There we go, Des. If you ever
want to.
So
what is this? Goddamn the Garden?
Yeah.
Wait, this guy's also holding a heart.
He also holds a heart. Yeah, I thought that was funny.
What the?
No time limit or anything.
What's the heart then? Just your health?
It just shows your health. There's no HUD.
You have been really fucking around with these like old polygonal style. This is your retro though.
It is
for me. I fall in a lot of the like platforming.
That's why you do 2D platformers. Yeah, those are your retro games. Mine is like my retro game is like playing a game that's kind of like GoldenEye or something
Quake.
like that. Or Quake.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Totally true though.
Yeah, one more to share. This game looks fucking cool. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called
not much to it, honestly.
This game's called the game's called Fights in Tight Spaces. It's basically Metal Gear Acid, dude.
I've seen this.
Have you?
Not like I haven't played it or anything, but I've seen the game.
Yeah, it's like Metal Gear Acid. Probably not as cool though, because it's not a Metal Gear story.
It's not Metal Gear.
But like it looks stylish as fuck. It's one of those things.
card-based?
It's all card based, and then at the end of the fight, you get to watch the whole fight go out in like real time. So it's like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, cool.
So kind of like Super Hot did. Super Hot was a game where you move real slow and time only moves when you move. But at the end of every level, it would play it out in real time and it just looked all badass.
It's like
This game
Power
does
Wash
something
Simulator
similar.
too.
Does it do that? It'll like show the whole wash.
Power Wash, like when you do the whole wash, maybe with a couple buddies, and then it does like a time lapse over like 10 seconds, like.
That's
And
pretty
it shows
fucking cool.
the whole place clean or whatever.
Still never played that game.
It's not a must play or anything.
I can't
but
justify
it's fun.
I can't justify that price for a game to do work.
Just put it in your wish list and wait for it to
Wait
go
for
on
a
sale.
sell. Yeah, I'll wait for it to be like. It feels like a game that'll hit like that PS Plus collection thing sometime.
It probably will.
You know,
I did actually play that. I can't think of what it's called, and we might have talked about it, but I did play that. Fuck. The PlayStation Plus game from last month, and it's like you build.
oh,
puzzle
and
houses
the Meet Your Maker.
Meet Your Maker. I played that with Dave.
Did you build or only play?
We did both.
Oh, you try to build.
We did one level of building, and then but mostly we did people's levels, and that game's pretty fun.
So what's the idea of that game exactly? It's
It
like
reminds me a lot of
it's a lot of
computer
traps.
game. It's only traps. That's the whole game.
That's
It's
the whole
traps.
game, right? Trapping people.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of a computer game like a cheap computer game called Half Dead.
Okay.
It was a lot like this game called Half Dead, but there's pretty much you get weapons, but really all your stuff is to like combat traps. So it's just you move slow, you're looking everywhere because there's like spikes, there's fire, there's invisible floors and walls that will give out if you walk over them. So it's a co-op trap. It's a fucking Indiana Jones Temple of Doom simulator or whatever, or the
okay. Is that same idea? But which one's better? If you had to compare or pick one,
they're different. Half Dead is like probably Meet Your Maker is the better game, but I had more fun with Half Dead. Because I played with more people and it was just really silly. You throw shoes into rooms to see if a trap's going to go off or not.
All right, so I got a question. So this is a maker game.
Trap games are fun.
It's a maker game, though. More importantly, it relies on people creating. Which is a big issue with Mario Maker or any of those types of games. Like, how good are the makers?
While we were playing, they were good. And there were some levels that stumped us, which I look at as a win for the maker. Like, I had to give props. Like, if I couldn't beat your level, then I was like, oh, well, you made a pretty good fucking level. Not to say I'm like #1 gamer, but...
Did you find a lot of like noob levels? Because that was another Mario Maker issue. Like some levels are just like dumb.
So there's like 3 like
tiers,
I don't know if the game decides how hard your level is, but there's like 3 things. So it's like beginner, advanced, or like beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And we were just doing advanced levels the whole time because it's more fun.
Oh, and okay, sick. That game sounds cool. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, it's free. Get it.
It's kind of fun.
It's on PS Plus. At least add it to your cart, or whatever.
It's worth a shot. It's worth. I mean, if you have someone to play with, you can have a good time.
But what do you mean someone to play with? Because it's like a single player game, though.
No, it's co-op, and you can build co-op too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a co-op game.
So you guys were
I think
trekking these things together.
Mm-hmm.
What? So if Dave's running ahead of you, like I got it, dude. I'll let all the bows hit me and dies. Are you both out?
No, you can revive.
So you could kind of take one for the team with each other.
Kind of, but you get effed pretty hard, pretty quick. You want to both be alive.
How many lives do you get then?
Just the one. Oh, like you can be revived however many times, but if both of you die, it's over.
Oh, but you could take it slow and like I die, you die, I die, you die.
Kind of can, but the levels that stump you the most, kind of, at least when we were doing it, like corridors are easy to get through, but it's once you get to a huge room that is just like
it's pretty fucking crazy.
Amounts of stuff, like you can't keep up with it. If one person walks in, you don't have long enough time to get in there and heal them without getting fucking wrecked. So
I like that game for on the creator side of things, it gives you a memory allocation
Mhm.
like in the beginning, so you don't go too crazy. That way, it kind of
And that all
forces you to
works.
work with what you got in the beginning.
You can buy different sized areas,
So you have to get experience and have people actually
but you
playing
have
and
to
liking
play.
your level to get that, though, right?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
cool. That's cool.
Fine game. It's made by the people who make Dead by Daylight.
Oh,
So it actually plays kind of a lot like it feels like it's made by the people who make Dead by Daylight. Those games
all
have
right.
a really particular feel. They also had another game on PC I played a
The
little bit. It
engine
was called Blood Garden or something like that.
sounds sick.
And also felt a lot like Dead by Daylight. So yeah, whatever their engine is a fine game. We talked about it for a long fucking time just now, but
It's the thing we talked about most on this podcast.
fun game.
Oh, gotta have to play that one.
It's pretty fun.
All right.
And
Yeah,
besides that, yeah.
that's what
We
we've been
can't do
playing.
we can't do that movie's trash this week because we need Jess, obviously, so we'll have to hit that back.
I
I
will
think
be reporting on Tears of the Kingdom next week. I'm gonna get a good chunk of that in.
yeah, it comes out tomorrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
May 12th?
Yep. Or like 9 p.m. tonight or something crazy.
Are you gonna have it at 9? Or did you're getting a physical
Nah,
copy.
I gotta go buy that shit physical, dude.
Yeah, you're not getting it at 9.
I got the amiibo pre-ordered. The sick ass one with Link's and his doomed ass tainted blue arm.
They had more than that amiibos, huh? So I thought,
Dude, it was so weird because they released a couple new amiibos for this game, which is, I'm like, is this a spoiler? Like one of them's like the Majora's Mask amiibo. I'm like, why are they releasing the Majora's Mask amiibo for this game? Unless it has some correlation to that game. I'm kind of confused on the amiibos.
maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, they did have a couple.
Hmm.
You
But
think you'll
that's
be
the
do
only
you
one
think
you
you'll
got
be
though?
able to play as Zelda in this game?
I don't think so,
You
man.
don't think it's happening?
Have you ever been able to play as any other character in any Legend of Zelda game?
No, nothing
I
made
guess
from
like
like
in Majora's
Nintendo.
Mask, you kind of change. Well, you do the dog in Twilight Princess, but it's still Link. It's like his spirit animal is the dog. So
There's that music spin-off game made by a whole nother company. The people that
yeah,
make the Crypt and the Necro Dancer, they made that Legends of
Hyrule.
Hyrule music game. It's really fucking cool, actually. And you could play Zelda in there, but that's not a
There's
Nintendo.
also Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warrior, yeah, all the spin-off games you have been able to fuck with other characters, but nothing Legend of Zelda.
I wouldn't think you can play as Zelda for anything.
It'd be a weird departure. That'd be kind of cool though, a little section or something.
Be a DLC or something.
Or like you drop into a dungeon and the way they make the dungeon work, because remember we were talking about how our dungeon is going to work if you just have all your powers. What if every
Yeah.
time you go to a dungeon, you're Zelda and you have a whole new set of, you lose the powers and you have to gain powers within dungeon? I don't know, dude. Something.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see within the next couple days.
I'll beat it. I'll beat it this weekend. I'll let you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Like 100-hour game or something, probably.
If you want it to be, I
It
bet
will
you
be.
can,
For me, it'd be 200.
I bet you can get through it pretty quick, though, if you wanted to. See how quick the speed runs come out.
Should we Google how to beat right now? How long to beat? In this podcast?
I mean, you can. I don't know.
How long to beat?
Yeah, everyone's gonna have a different opinion on how long it takes to beat that game because it depends on what you.
It
If
will
you're
take.
just talking about the main story.
Well, how long to beat? Like averages game. Did you know about this site, right? Howlongtobeat.com.
Oh no, it takes people input how long it took.
Yeah,
them to beat
it's
it.
like this is like a for real. Yeah. So we got Well, they pulled 3. Okay, they've only pulled 3 people for main story so far, and it says main story 37 hours as average, median 40 hours, rushed 30 hours, leisure 44 hours, main plus extra 64 hours, all play styles 54 hours. So you could beat this game in 40 hours if you just mainline it. Still is fucking long.
That seems pretty long for
It's
just
still
the main
long.
game, though.
Dude, maybe this story is really expansive. Maybe they really fleshed it out. I'm excited.
Speedrunners will figure out how to beat it in like 6 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's what they do.
That's
Right.
never going to be my thing.
All right, dude. I think we did it.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
We didn't have as much to talk about without Jess. We don't have the full crew here, so we had to just bang it out.
I have to bang it out. Yeah, it's just been busy times for us, man. It's just been a weird time of the year. So,
My
it's
shoulders are so slouched just because I'm like ready to go sit on the couch. My back hurts so bad.
It's all going to come into fruition here pretty soon. And we're doing good. We're doing good.
Thanks for hanging with us, everybody.
Yes. Thanks for hanging. I mean, it's really lame to say almost, but
Subscribe.
go to YouTube, hit the like button. It really does help more than you would ever think. Comments, likes, subscriptions, YouTube, Twitch, all of it. So I'm just going to throw that out there. We don't ask much.
No.
So we really appreciate you guys. Be nice to each other. Have a great night.
Later, everybody.
Welcome to Good, home of the good
brothers. Brothers.